these corporations are now more powerful and have more geographical influence than governments.
Well, and the great example of that, it's only a little example of that, but the great example of that is that this country and others have ambassadors to Silicon Valley. We are sending diplomats to the place where they're building these tech companies, such is their power.
All of the government, their job, their secret goal, if you work in government, is that you'll leave government, you'll get a job at Facebook. Right?
I do agree with him there. My feeling is that there isn't political appetite. There isn't a political appetite to address the situation from a tax perspective, because I think a lot of politicians want to ensure that when they leave government, they themselves can take advantage of these tax arrangements and the tax legislation that exists currently. And also they're very closely connected with these corporates, and therefore the corporates have the ears of government and policymakers to make sure the status quo stays as it is. So it's definitely a right thing to point out, in my opinion. There's definitely a conflict there, in my view, which creates barriers to the tax reform that's being proposed here.